Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're going to now show you how to install a graphic or picture into your clock that you're making. So what we have to do now is we've gotten rid of all those guidelines and the inner circle, and we're going to put a graphic in. You can find something on the internet. The higher quality JPEG, it has to have a .jpg extension at the back, the better. Line art works good as well. So that's the first thing to do, is find your picture. And then once you have that done, you're going to go up to the menu bar, and you're going to select Art, and then Start Art. So we're doing some artistic stuff here. Then we have to go back to Art, and we have to select Trace Image Raster to Vector. So that's the next thing to select. It says Merge New Geometry with Old Geometry. We are going to select Yes. Okay. Now I have some pictures saved here. Most of you know I'm a fan of Duck Commander, so I'm going to select that, and hopefully that will work out for us. And we're going to go ahead and click OK, or Open, sorry. And then it's going to show us a picture here. You can play around with this a little bit if you'd like and see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You don't want your lines too thick. It becomes just all blacked out. Usually the computer's pretty good at picking what needs to happen there. So we'll go ahead and leave that there, and we'll just click the green checkbox. File name is there. Resolution DPI 1200 is good. You can leave it at that. And it says create outlines. Yes. Manually trace image. No, we're going to just have it create outlines for us. Optimize. This is all good. The only thing we may have to change here is the resolution DPI. We're going to go ahead and click the green checkbox. Now we're going to go ahead, and all we're going to do is press the green checkbox again. It just seems to take us right through. Would you like to exit? Yes, we would. We're going to see what our picture looks like. And there's my Duck Commander picture. Now there's two problems with it. One, obviously it's not centered, and two, it's not as big as I would like. So we've done some dragging before, so if you remember, you're going to draw a window around your picture, and you're going to go to the Transform menu and drag. Now remember, this part here must be on move, not copy, or else you run into some trouble. And then it says select translation base point. I'm going to grab near the middle somewhere here, and I'm going to drag it over to the middle of my picture. And it will actually snap to the origin, which is nice, and it should look good. Let's see what happens here. Let's try and get it back to the center part. The graphics cards on these computers are not very good, but we'll just let it go here and see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and click so that it redraws at the center, and it looks pretty good. It's just about done, I think. Oh boy, is that ever slow. Sorry everybody, it seems to have lost its mind. Okay, it's done now, that's good. Now we want to make it bigger, so we're going to be done with this, so we're going to push OK. And it's going to do some more thinking. There we go. Now we're going to go back to the Transform menu, and we're going to select Scale. And we're going to scale it. We're going to make it bigger. We could make it bigger or smaller, but in this case we're going to make it bigger. Select Entities to Scale. Again, I'm going to draw a window around it. I think that's about the best way. And then I have to choose this green button here which says End Selection. Now I don't want to copy it. I just want to move it, and I want to make it bigger. So I'm going to change it to Move. And all I have to do is go over here and just start pushing this up button, and it's going to make it bigger for me. And I find sometimes not too big but not too small. You want to get it as big as you can without getting too close to your numbers, because you still want your numbers to be distinct. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and push this apply button just to see, because it should redraw it for us and show us. Look at that. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, it looks fairly centered, I think, and I think we're going to leave it at that. If you're not happy with it, you could transform, drag it over, up, down, sideways, whatever. Make it a little smaller. You can do all those things from now. So we're going to go ahead and end selection. We're done. Okay, good. Now, we have our picture, we have our numbers, we have our circle. The next part of the video will be drawing the toolpath. So yeah, we'll get to that right after this.